Hello, crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are doing fabulous. Today is day 16 of Dear Prompt. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal card, a card, whatever you, journal page, a card. Why do I say a journal card every time? Because it could be a journal card, I suppose. Anyways, all right, let's get to it and draw for today. November. Let's pick a 7. I think, oh, element. Let's do the 3. Make. Oh, what are we feeling? Let's do whatever that is. And action. Let's do that. Okie doke. Well, let's make sure we've got one of each first. Yeah, okay. Got one of these. Put those back. Zoom you in so you can see what we've got here. Ooh, a color is frosted window panes. Frosted window panes. Okay. Our element is a playing card. All right. Okay, we can definitely do that. Our make is a time card. Okay, doke. And our action is a tie. What do we think about that? Frosted window pane. Frost, I think of white or like a very light blue, so that's going to be very interesting. A playing card and a time card. And we need to tie something. Thought on that. Okay. Let's transition here. Okay. I moved things around the other day and I moved my drink, and I don't think I moved it the right place. Oh, I'm going to move it somewhere else because it seems to be in my way a little bit. Oh, I have to tell you that Carmen and I, we had our craft date yesterday, and we named her. You see her cheeks? I did her cheeks. Her name is Petunia. And she's purple, right? So Petunia is a good name for her. So our little sidekick, her name is Petunia. So she's gonna hang out with us. Okay. What did I do with time cards? Prescriptions, library cards, time cards. Okay. I moved these. I got rid of that book. I moved them. I wonder why those are upside down. Upside down. Oh my gosh. I am watching this show on Peacock. It's called It's All Her Fault or something like that. Oh my gosh. It's so good. It's really good. It's only one season. And I just don't even know. It's only 8 episodes. And I'm on 5, 6, 5, maybe 5, 6. I don't know. I just started watching it last night and I can't stop watching it. Okay, we need a playing card. Where's our basket of cards? We got all kinds of cards. We got those. These are all our jokers. We're not going to use those. Not using those. I'd say we'll probably use one of these. What should we use? End of speed limit. I don't know what this game was. repairs. It looks like some kind of car. Drive, stop. That's got 75, 25. There's repairs. Driving ace. $100. Spare tire. That's kind of funny. 50. 100. Okay, the 100 is a hare. The 25 is a snail. The 50 is a duck. And that one, the 75 is a butterfly. Let's go with snail today. We're going out of snails, baby. That's usually what I do. All right, so time card, playing card. Those two are, we've got those. Tie, that'll be easy. I'm thinking about actually punching holes through this and tying it together. What do you think about that? What do you think about them apples? Because if we did this, here's our hole punch. Oh, there's our hole punch. There it is. Knock in the back. We do this here and do another one there. And we can put a tie through there and tie these together. Right? So that'll be tie. So now all we got to worry about is a frosted window pane. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So we need like an ice blue. Ooh. Would that work? That's a bitty penny page, actually. That actually might work just perfect for what we need it for. Okay. Some days it just all comes together. All right. I still love this page that we did yesterday. So cute. Oh, we're in the middle. We're in the middle. Don't think. Okay. We still are going to take this excess off. And let's do that. I'm so used to doing this because yesterday when I was crafting with Carmen, this is what I was doing the whole time pretty much. Okay. Yeah, all right. All right. So that opens. Then let's glue this. Glue that. Glue that. Oops. I was making a book for all the Happy Mail I've received in the last, well, since I've started, because my wall was getting full and I needed to make space for new Happy Mail cards to come in. Little goodies. So yeah, I took yesterday, I had made a book just like this, and well, here, I'll just show you real quick. See, it's just the same. And I went in yesterday and I got got all the pages together, and now all I have to do is decorate. And I use the pages from one of my kits. So don't forget, if you like the printables that you see, you can get it in my Ko-Fi, and the link is in the description. And yeah, so I decorated I put the things on here, and I'm going to go ahead and decorate them. And I stuck all the cards and stuff in here. So yeah, there's that. Okay. How do we want to do this? Maybe we do it this way. Roasted. Oh, I'm sorry, Petunia. I knocked you over. Oh my gosh. I apologize. Clumsy of me. Okay, let's take this off. Okay. Actually, let's take. Did anybody else hear Biddy Penny say she was creating a new kit? I'm excited. She's creating a new kit. And she said it's different than anyone she's ever made. Oh. And she also said, see, sometimes you got to listen for context clues when people are talking. She also said, been focusing way more on painting and things like that. So, kind of excited to see what it's going to be. Okay. Want this here. Let's dance on your road. Moves and dance through. Okay. All right, let's put that down. Anybody else use subscribe and save on Amazon? I'm always afraid. I guess you can, if you don't need it, you can say, hey, I don't need it, right? Not right now. I think it's just to kind of remind you of things that you buy often. And if you do need them, then you get a little bit of a discount, right? So I think I'm gonna, for the coming year, I'm gonna try that. You know, it might save pennies here and there, but hey, those pennies add up eventually, right? So if it's something that, like, I have to buy iron every month, I buy this glue like every other month, it seems like. So, you know, there's some things that you just are constantly buying. I feel like some things I don't buy on Amazon. I get them, you know, like at the grocery or whatever. But okay, we need to take a little bit off of here. And we also need to move this. This is interesting because it's, you know, blue you don't typically think of with fall, right? And actually, when I thought of this, I didn't really think of that light. You know, I thought of a lighter blue, not that dark of a blue. So that's kind of interesting too. Okay. Let's cut that. I was talking to Carmen yesterday. She's like, I keep on forgetting to tell you, ask you, or not ask, but mention that I noticed you changed your end tagline. I'm like, oh yeah, I did. He's like, what made you change it? And I said, because um I felt like um crafting is cheaper than therapy might be giving people the wrong message about therapy. And somebody had kind of mentioned it and it bothered me. So I was like, you know what? Instead of letting it bother me, I'm just going to change it because um, I go to therapy. I don't want people to think that I'm against therapy or that they shouldn't go to therapy. So I'm just going to take that out of the equation. So I did, and I changed it. So, and that worked out fine. Okay, let's decorate this. Um, maybe add a cluster and maybe some flowers or something. What have we got in here? Oh, these are all of our new ones. New little acorn guys. We have a blue one. This one doesn't have a face, but it is blue. I think I'll make more of those eventually. Oh, here's a blue one. Kind of clashes though. Here we go. Here's a bunch of flowers and such. Maybe we add. Okay. I want to be able to. It's got to be short enough that we can see it there. That would work. There. And then should we add like cluster? Let's see. Kind of. I feel like this needs color needs diluted a bit. It's kind of. I feel like this needs grunged up. Let's see. Let's. Here we go. I need to wear these corners here. Because the corners are usually what gets messed up first in playing cards, right? That is. I can remember one time. This is how snooty people can be sometimes. My aunt belonged to a euchre club. She tried to get me into it. Bunch of ladies older than me at the time. Getting together to play euchre. They took turns. There were like many, many tables, and then you got assigned to like a group. And then the groups kind of shifted. And if it was it took turns. You had like a partner, and you took turns bringing the cards and the snack. So when it was my turn, now mind you, I was fairly young. I was a young mother. I had like hardly any money. But anyways, I got the snacks. I got sweet and salty. I think I got like pretzels and chocolate or something. to bring, you know, cute little snacky thing. And I brought my cards. Well, my card decks had been played with in the past. They weren't brand new. I didn't realize that they wanted you to bring brand new card decks. So, were barely used card decks. So, um, one of the ladies was like, "Oh, well, we can't play with these." And so she got out a deck of cards to play with instead of the ones I brought. I was like, "What a snob." I mean, really, you're so good that it matters to you. You know, they were really taking their card playing seriously, apparently. It wasn't just for fun. But it kind of turned me off to the whole thing. Like, maybe this isn't my people. You know? I don't think so. And it was a shame because I had fun. But, like, and maybe I took it too seriously, but I took it to heart too much. But still, when people do stuff like that, they don't realize that it makes other people feel judged. Who wants to feel judged? Not me. All right. Now that looks old. Okay. We made quite the mess, but it looks better. Okay, and thinking that's too big. Really, I think this one, I don't know. That's too wide. Too wide. Oh, here's this one. Oh, that one actually kind of fits. Let's just use that one. We're not going to mess around for an hour like we normally would. Trying to find the perfect one. Just going to pick one and stick with it. We're not going to be auditioning around for everything. Okay. Let's put glue on here. Okay. That. Let's ink this up. I just never know where this is going to take me, do I? You never know. You just never know. Okay. There. Here. I want to find oak. That's Okey pokey. What's that? That. Okay. Actually, I don't hate that. All right. Stick that in there. Maybe we should put our big acorns in here. Break it up a little. Pull in this color. Maybe? Maybe not. needs something else though. Let's see. There we go. A little shorter. Oh, what I want to use. Those will be too short. I feel like we need something with some. That's too big. I like that. All right, then we need something here. What do we want to put? I'm thinking, I'm thinking. I don't know what I want. It's not occurring to me. It's not popping in my little pea brain. What I want there. Oh, I might like that. Kind of ties in the... I do like that. Okay. Now we're going somewhere. See, it only takes one. Okay, that. The label. Let's see, what kind of label are we going to use? Anything real big, I don't think. It's not a butterfly. I like that shape though. Do we have any more ovals? Oh, you do. We've got this oval. All right, how about we use that? And we got to pick our word. Let's do that. What word are we going to pick? Oh, girl, you just want to get in the action, don't you? Okay. We're going to do that and that. We need a word. Oh, what are we going to do today? Hmm. Trying to think what I want to use today and to try to figure out why I want to. I know what we'll use. I'm going to use okay. We are going to use memories. Let's ink this up. There we go. All right. Put this here, and I think we'll just stick this down here. Or maybe we'll put it, no, I think it needs to go down here. Yeah, okay. Let's glue these down. Joke. We were talking about glue yesterday, Carmen and I. I was telling her I like art glitter glue, but it's really only to be used if you want something to stick immediately. If you want wiggle room, you cannot use art glitter glue. It is not your wiggle person, your wiggle thing. Okay. Memories. There we go. Memories. Okay, let's write down our words. Our color is frosted window pane. Panes, actually, multiple panes. Our action was to tie. Our make was a time card. And our element, a playing card. Okie doke. Okie dokie pokey. Stick that back in there. Alrighty. We did on time. Oh my gosh, we did good on time today. Ah, fantastic. Let's zoom you in. Make sure you can see here. All right. Our element is playing card. So we did this lovely playing card with the snail, and we distressed it so that it would look like it actually belonged. So that time card was our make, and we have time cards, so we used one of those, added some flowers to it, punched some holes in it, and added it to that. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. Okay. Tie, we tied the playing card to the time card. And frosted window panes was the color. And we used this paper from Bitty Penny, and it's bluish and kind of foggy distressed. And I think that that works perfect for frosted window panes. Maybe we should have added some glitter. Should we add some glitter? I'm thinking on that. I have an idea. Where? These have glitter in them? No, they don't. Um, I do have glitter spray somewhere. Where is it? I don't know. That might make a mess. Let's. What if we kind of went on the outskirts of this a little bit? A little bit of glitter. Gotta love glitter pens. That's kind of cool. Do that. And thinking. Do I have a glazed pen? Hold on. Oh, we better turn the fan off if we're going to do that. What if we I've had this forever and I've never even opened it. Is that not crazy? Okay. I'm not sure I can get it open. What's the trick? Their trick? Does it screw off? Oh, it screws on. Okay, brilliant. Okay. Ooh. Looky there. I don't know how quickly this dries. This is the problem we're going to have. I'm probably going to have to just set this aside. And you know, sometimes I do a little bit too much. I need to learn to stop. Like, we could have just been done at a half an hour, right? But no, I gotta keep adding stuff, making my life more difficult than it really needs to be. But that's okay. Okay. Let's sprinkle this onto here. Well, I'm not sure how well that's gonna work. This whole thing come out. Okay, that'll be easier and quicker, probably. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Da-da-da-da. All right. Look how pretty that is. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, shoot. Okay, how comes it doesn't all want to go back in? It's too much. How is that possible? It came out of there. I need to pack it down in there. Like I'm packing a cigarette. And I gotta try to brush this off. If I use my new little brush, I get glitter stuck all over it? Hopefully not. Okay. All right. One of those things where glitter is going to be everywhere. Okay. Got it. Okay. I don't know how quickly. Oh, I think this is drying pretty fast, actually. We're just going to set it there, though. And then that kind of ties in with that. So that's kind of cool, right? And it gives it the frosted kind of color. I don't use glitter enough, and I love glitter, so I need to start using it more in my life. I forgot to zoom out. Were you yelling at me? Were you yelling at me, Carmen? Tell me, zoom back out, lady. I can't see what you're doing. All right, that's it, Fort Pitt. I'm gonna go now because it's 43 minutes it's been. All right. Let's see. Was there anything else I needed to tell you today? Remember if you're playing along to use the hashtag Dear Prompt HPC. Make sure you check out my Ko-fi shop, Ko-fi, because there is a new kit in there, a new membership tier if you want to hang out. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I think that's it. All right. Until next time, I hope you find peace in your happy place. Ta-da!